Oh, wow. If that is any indication on how tonight's going to go, we are in for one hell of a ride. All right. Well, hello everyone. Um what is this? What is my life right now? Okay. So, my thank you. I actually did not do anything different to my eyebrows, but I did trim this up so it could make my eyebrows a little bit more pronounced. Okay, dude. Like, okay. So, I uh got caught up in making dinner and didn't realize what time it was. Dinner took me longer than I expected it because it usually only takes me about 45 minutes to an hour, and it took me an hour and a half. Which, all right, fine, whatever. But then I came downstairs to turn my computer on, realized I forgot to turn it off last night. Not usually a big deal. The monitors, because of the triple monitor, like they do weird things. So I'm like, all right, cool, just restart it real quick. So I go and restart it. Not a big deal. I go to log in and then it won't let me log in. I'm like, what the fuck? Why won't it let me log in? So then I restart it again so that way I could like refresh it. Bitch needs to update. All right, fine. So we sit here for another couple minutes while it updates and then it restarts. And then I go to log in again, still not letting me log in. So I'm like, is my num lock on not on properly? Is like the thing not working? Dude, I don't know. But then it let me log in. So all right, cool. Then I open Streamlabs and I try to actually get started. And I'm like, all right, cool. We're going to go ahead and open up the stream. And then the stream won't load. Like, I don't know why it wasn't connecting to Twitch or what, but I don't know. And I'm pretty sure my starting screen is supposed to have the like petals falling and everything. Wasn't doing that. So I'm like, that's weird. Should probably look into that later. I'm totally going to forget, but I should probably look into that later. And then it had a delay in the transition, and now we have this big red box. Like, what the fuck? I also, during dinner, almost cut my finger 3 separate times. And, like, if I would have cut my finger, it definitely would have been a hospital trip. So, my night's going fantastic. How about you? Like, look at this. I didn't even have time to trim my nail. Let me see. I wonder if you can. Will it focus? No, because it doesn't autofocus. Whatever. Anyway, my nail's funky right now. And just, I don't know why none of it is working. All right. The jar is going to go away for now because I said so. I cut my finger really bad yesterday, but I was too tired to leave the house, so I just waited for it to stop bleeding. Stop being the bleeding. Depending on how you cut your finger, they probably wouldn't have been able to do anything for you anyway. Like if I would have cut off the tip of my thumb, I'm not going to the hospital for that. They can't do anything. Like we're gonna clean it out, put some super glue on it, call it a day. Like, but now I have a very crooked thumbnail and it's gonna bother me. So, but first, I'm going to actually eat my dinner, which is delicious, by the way. It is they're like veggie paninis. I hit the side of it above the second knuckle, but she stopped and it doesn't hurt. Well, that's good. This, it's good that we stopped the bleeding. Um, but yeah, it's like roasted zucchini and like this tomato caramelized onion jam thing with like mozzarella. Oh, it's so good. Has no business being as good as it is. Absolutely none. But we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna move this out of the way so that way I don't nom in your ear. That's so good. Okay, I'm gonna say something that might be a little blasphemous. but I'm sorry. I'm really not that big of a pizza person. Like, I like me like we have a couple of dude, I know. I know. Look, I've only I also only like all of 2 sodas, by the way. I can't drink any other sodas. I am a water drinker and like I can do juices, not big on soda. Like the only thing that I really drink consistently is Mountain Dew, and that I will drink all the time. And I drink it so much that it actually makes me nauseous sometimes. But me as a child, hated pizza, hated soda. It was miserable going to birthday parties. Absolutely miserable. Like, I wish my mom, I don't think my mom realized how much I hated pizza. Cause like, otherwise I feel like she would have like just packed me a PB&J. Give it to me, opposite. Is crust the cheese? Okay, so like, wait, what? Give it to me opposite me? Okay, so like, I think the problem is I don't like bad pizza because we have like a pizza place. Oh, gotcha. I I read it weird. That's one of those like verbally would have gotten it a lot sooner. Um yeah, like that's why now I'm very picky. So like I like supreme pizzas. Um because you got a little bit of everything going. I think with like just plain cheese. So for just plain cheese, it's usually just too much. It's too much of the wrong kind of cheap, gross cheese. And like there is cheap, gross cheese. Depending on what it's on, like I'm fine. But for some reason, pizza just texturally, just too much grease. I don't know. It's weird. Ham, chicken, and cheese. I'd try it. Doesn't sound bad to me. Um, I think the first pizza that I had, like my mom started getting me back into pizza because we would make like personal pizzas at home, but she did a homemade tomato sauce for the like the sauce and everything. See, but that's the thing. I love fried chicken. Give me greasy, nasty fried chicken any day. I have absolutely no problems. Like I think it's just I'm also really like I don't like baked mac and cheese because I don't like the crusty baked cheese on top. Like I think it's just I don't know, I'm picky. Dude, um I don't like baked mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese though. Like if I get baked mac and cheese, I scrape the top off. I don't bake my mac and cheese. And that's where like I like that cheap gross mac and like I like that cheap cheese. Like I see the I see the light. um so yeah, my mom like when I was like a teen, we got like the pita breads, the pocketless pita breads. She would do the homemade tomato sauce, we would do cheese, and then we would just put veggies on it and like lunch meat chicken. And that's what got me back into pizza. Like some weird bougie ass homemade pizza, which really was it was like frozen vegetables and like because like broccoli, I love broccoli on pizza. Why? Why broccoli? Why? That makes no sense. My roommate is judging me so hard right now. I just want to let you know. She's looking at me like, who the fuck are you? Like, and we've known each other since we were like a long time. I don't want to admit that. Middle school. That's vague enough. It's a mistake. On second thought, don't eat pizza. It's a mistake. We made a mistake. I also like Hawaiian pizza. Like, I like pineapple on pizza. I like the sweet and salty mix. Like, look, let's put it this way. You love baked mac and cheese. I'm not a big fan of baked mac and cheese, which means more baked mac and cheese for you. Like, I call that a win-win. That works. Oh, yeah, crust, my favorite part of pizza. I love taking the crust and dipping it in like the garlic sauce. Like, and it's funny because breadsticks are not the same as pizza crust. They're not the same. They are different. And I think it's because that little extra bit of like tomato sauce is on there sometimes. Like, I don't know. But pizza crust is superior to breadsticks. Yeah, that's awkward. Eee. Yeah. Um, husband was yelling across household because I may or may not have left the oven on. And he was reminding me that I should probably not leave the oven on when I'm done in the kitchen. It's a pretty smart idea. But yeah, I didn't want to like yell in y'all's ear. Ah! Hold on. What do you mean she used to eat the seasoning off her chips and then eat the chip? She'd like lick it? Like, I don't understand. I do not understand the statement. But then you have a soggy chip. A soggy bland chip. You know, that's fair. Let's see. Oh, I have like 2 more bites of the sandwich. I feel that on a very deep spiritual level because my roommate that I aforementioned, yeah, same. We are actually very closely approaching that I have been friends with 1, 2, 3 people, 4 people, no, 3 people for almost twice as long They've been in my life almost twice as long as they haven't been in my life. That is a weird thought. Mm. Delicious, but messy. I have 3 friends from 6th grade. I was 11, 12. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, you have reached the point where I had friends from 4th grade until last year. Oh, oh, that's rough. I'm sorry. Okay. That took physical effort for me not to say that's rough, buddy, absolutely seriously and not as a joke. And like it would not have come out that way. um I have been very, very lucky that my friends who have gone down that path have been able to make it back out. Um, so I am very thankful about that. But I am not friends with anybody from elementary school. Though I am now related to a kid I knew in elementary school. We weren't really friends in elementary school, which is fine. Um, yeah. That's one of those ones where like you have to make that decision of not having them in your life for your own health and safety. Um, for me personally, like it is hard for the my friends who went down that path and we lost touch and whatnot. It was something where I never like been resentful of that. And I think that's just because, at least for me, it's like I know that it's not like a conscious choice that they're really like not in the way of like they're doing anything maliciously or anything like that. They are trapped in that cycle and they can't get out of it. Right? Hey, dude, look, this is literally how my conversations go with my friends. It goes from stupid conversations to trauma dumping, back to stupid conversations that somehow are related to the trauma dumping. Like, I don't know. Um, but yeah, it's like it's it's a choice for them, but also in a way not. So it's like because there's no malicious intent in there, it's hard to be resentful for me. Um, and I was lucky because when they were able to come out of that, we were able to reconnect and, um, rekindle that friendship. And so it was nice. And they even had like it was they had a couple of setbacks and whatever, but overall now they've been doing really good. How did I get that blister? Like, where did that even come from? Rude? Sorry. Uh, Yeah, it's just unfortunate that like right now that is their priority and it's not you. And eventually if they're able to get out of it and that's no longer a priority, then if you're willing, what are the odds the Barb's character can be Sir Crumb? I'm assuming you're referring to the future D&D campaign. And um so you can have the name, but you have to start your character to where it makes sense. Cuz it would actually work really well story-wise. Um uh-huh. You got to make it make sense. And like if there is and you have to take the is there a knight background? Because you have to take the knight background then. Send me the backstory and I'll see. Make it make sense. Yeah, if it makes sense with the backstory, including the hermit background, then yes. Uh, Always make it accessible anywhere. Oh, that's not the issue. I do that shit all the time. That's not the problem. You always save stuff. You always level 1, roll new character. I'm Hermit. I'm trying to fix my nail. Could you like not and just go away? Go. Go. All up in my business like that. That's so early gaga of you. Depends on if his heels are made out of a spinal column. There's gonna be so many dick jokes. What do you mean he's not wearing clothes? Oh my god. It must be wearing Skims. I thought it was his jacket, not his whole fucking jumpsuit. Jesus. By the way, apparently, Streamlabs flagged or Twitch flagged too gay. A tunic shirt and like pants? Or is he just running around like topless? Yeah, you didn't. Okay, so like, but you have pants on. God damn it. The funny thing is right now the only other person who can hear me is my husband, and technically he could piece together the information, but probably hasn't yet because he is a part of the campaign. Um, but it's also like very odd sidewall, like, dost thou hath a tunic, am Mr. Bothered. um, fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Oh my lord. Where's my Discord? Goodness gracious. Okay. We're gonna do that. New activities. Play together for free in any voice channel. Unlock more activities with boosting. What the fuck? Oh my god. Discord has like dumb phone game things that you can do. So only a tunic. Are you wearing like. No, that's the problem. He doesn't have a tunic. He took his jacket off so feathers could be installed. And because they were fucked up in like he installed them incorrectly, he does not wear a top. Why I suddenly turned into Sean Connery, I don't know. Nobody ever asks what I'm wearing, so one day, when it matters or doesn't, nobody ever asks what anybody is wearing. He's not a barbarian. What? Okay, first of all, you describe your character at the beginning of the campaign. And the assumption is that your outfit never changes. Right. Okay, well, unless you make a point to be like, hey, my outfit changed, they're just gonna assume you're wearing the same shit. Because. Poison, I swear to God, I'm gonna punch you when I see you Saturday. You have to describe it. Because we don't know if something has changed. Like, we can't read your mind. We can't actually see what's going on here. Like, you need to describe this. And if part of your story hinges on your clothes, you have to tell that. Like, it's not like we have an animated series going on and we can sit here and be like, oh, hey, look, Poison's character has randomly changed clothes. Have you ever thought with the tattoos in the city? What? What do you mean the tattoos? The chain tattoos? Euloxus isn't going to ask questions about that. I don't know that. Euloxus wasn't there. Like, apparently now I'm going to have to. This next campaign, I'll have to be like, all right, what's everybody fucking wearing? Because this motherfucker over here. Put your stupid face away. Like, I don't know you went clothes shopping, so unless you're just like, oh yes, I'm wearing my fancy new duds, Euloxus isn't gonna know that shit because she can't actually see. Like, that's important information. This is important information. That you need to actually present with the class. I do ask questions. I do ask questions. I don't necessarily know which questions to ask because I can't actually see into your brain hole. I can't actually see the things that would cause me to have a visual, like, I know that. She's not going to be rude. Okay, you know what? I should have asked the DM. I should have asked the DM if tattoos were common. I will give you that. I should have asked the DM if tattoos were common. Um, as a tattoo of pants. Um, I will make a point to ask about the beard. Okay, I will make a point to ask about the beard. Euloxus is gonna be like, so what's with the beard? Like, you don't, aren't you like an elf or something? Half elf? Like, you shouldn't have a beard. Nah, Skechers makes me run faster. Whatever. She's gonna ask about it. You can suck it up because you are obviously complaining that no one has asked about the beard, so we're asking about the beard, okay? You're gonna have to deal with it. She's asking about the beard. I've replied to myself. You reply to yourself a lot, okay? Like, you are clearly complaining because no one has made deign to respond about your beard or your fancy new outfits or anything like that. I thought we knew it was a dwarf's belt. I assumed we figured it out. One time someone asked me about my beard, but that was a woman and they were correct. Atlas, what? I have identify. I can figure out whatever I want. Oh. Oh, I've never heard that before. I've heard of the concept before, but I did not realize there was an actual term for it. Whatever. I can't remember what languages I speak right now. It was just a dumb joke. And Garrick doesn't know that, so we're just gonna walk up on dwarves and you're gonna understand them. And everyone else is gonna be like, since when have you learned Dwarvish? Like, and Garrick's gonna be like, Dwarvish? What? What do you mean? Though, how? How does he know Dwarvish if he didn't actively like take lessons to learn Dwarvish? Oh, the belt does it? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Didn't know that. That's amazing. Oh my god. That's that's gonna be hilarious. And no one knew the whole time. So my character is a gnome, so she knows gnomish. Um, which my character in in that campaign is she is a rock gnome. She's a wizard, and she's basically like Spencer Reed, if you were familiar with Criminal Minds. Like, top of her class, super smart for her age, like, no, she has, what color hair does she have? White hair. She has white hair. Proficiencies in languages. We know. Oh, she knows Dwarvish as well. That's gonna be even better. Add permitted term gay boy. I had a little gay boy crush on Spencer. Okay, first of all, who didn't have a crush on Spencer? Like, um, but yeah, she also does that thing where she hyper explains things. Um, and like, me, I didn't. Yep, then you were wrong. Exactly. um, but yeah, she also gnomes. No, gnomes. She also gnomes. Uh, she also knows. Have you never watched Criminal Minds? What? Well, it's on Netflix. You can watch the entirety of the series. It's it's a murder. It's like a Criminal Minds is a cop drama. Oh, hey Hurricane. This Sunday will be the 5th football game I've watched in like 3 years. I mean, I don't really sports ball, so I kind of like football. Like, yeah, it's in the same vein as like NCIS, Law and Order. Less of Law and Order has both the cop side and the like prosecutor side. So it's more of like the cop side, but they are a special branch of the FBI. And they are the behavior analysis unit, and what they do is they actually profile murderers, and that's how they help capture them. So they football, is that the thing they do before the concert? No, that's an 8 ball. um so yeah, they profile the murderers based off of like different evidence, clues, and how the victimology and stuff like that. So it's really cool about like it's a very psychology based murder show, murder cop show thing. Um and also the characters are just absolutely amazing. Penelope Garcia is, I love her. I love her so much. I just do not harm my baby girl. Like, and then, of course, Derek Morgan and like their friendship, single greatest hetero friendship ever. Ever. Hands down. And and I appreciate so much that there were so many people who were trying to ship them that the producer was like, no, they are not together. They never will be together. Like, we will establish this right now. There is a very hard line in their friendship. And okay, um like hard line in their friendship. So that was so good that they didn't try to like force any like relationship thing. Oh, I do so at work all the time. It is great because like when you're blow drying dogs, um the disassociation is real sometimes. So like Golden Girls. Um So absolutely great to listen to. Because especially if you've already seen it too. Like I've watched through that series a couple of times. Um, One of the few TV series that I have watched through a couple of times. Never actually finished it though. I always get to like 9 or 10, and I get to like season 9 or 10, and then I end up stopping because I get sidetracked onto something else, and then I start over. I have actually never really watched the Golden Girls. Um, but the few episodes that I have seen are fantastic. Um, do you want to hear a fun fact? Do you want to hear a really like interesting fun fact? Uh, the Golden Girls, their characters are the same age as the characters in the Sex and the City reboot. But they look like a solid 20 years older. Like what? Which direction is my hair going? Like I have never seen an episode of Sex and the City in my life. Um, Not when it was originally on. I haven't seen it now. Like just not my jam. I don't get me wrong, I love dramas, but I when I want romance and drama and all of that, I prefer fantasy romance because I got into fantasy at too young of an age, and it has very much so affected yes. Anyway, I watch what my grandparents watch, hence the Golden Girls and NCIS and MASH, and a ton of Disney and anime. Yes. My parents used to watch MASH. I hated that show. Like, granted, the last time I saw an episode, I was like 7, so like um but yeah. I what did I do? My parents loved MASH too. I thought it was okay. I fucking love MASH. Husband loves MASH, but whatever. Like, one after the other. I do have another name for my barb. Okay, hit me. Hit me with your best shot. Ba-na-da-na. Oh, dude. I'm like that with Fruits Basket. Or Inuyasha. Inuyasha. Kyo's my favorite. Like, the only reason this oh, nope, that little fur ball over here is not named Kyo is because I got them both together. Like, I really wrong shoulder, god damn it. I really had the perfect opportunity, but I also got a black cat at the same time, and I needed something that was going to go together. And my one dog's already named after a Greek goddess, so we went with Zeus and Hades. Um, but yes, 100. Like, if we get a chocolate lab, or not chocolate lab, black lab, he is going to be named Shigure, and that is it. Yuki is okay. I enjoy his character, but I would push him off a bridge for my main Kyo. um, Yuki was a really great character development character, but I am always a sucker for the hot-headed troublemaker who snaps everybody else's head off but has a soft spot for the main character. I can't find this TikTok that had the name. Well, they're all spring cleaning is the best. Well, maybe you should stop writing shit down at work and or at least write it down in something that, like, this is why I do things on, like, send stuff to myself on Discord or I do Google Docs so that way I can just access it anywhere. Think smarter, not harder, Jake. I just realized it is 8:12 and I've yet to actually even turn on the game. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. Well, it's a good thing that you're tough. Kuwabara? Who's Kuwabara? I'm weak and cute and smart. Ooh. Ooh. Who keeps you remember who keeps you alive Saturdays? I don't know, whoever did their medicine check properly. I've never actually watched Yu Yu Hakusho. So, like, Yu Yu Hakusho was just leaving Toonami when I really started watching it. So I never had the opportunity to watch any of the episodes. I know. It's like one of the OG animes. I'll pick you up and use you like a ranged weapon. Just yeet the gnome in the air. You're not even a barbarian. Stop. You don't have the strength for that. You're a dex-based character. I don't remember the characters from Yu Yu Hakusho, but I had the hots for the Rose Vine guy. So, if your husband can go dex in a strength-based build, I'll figure out a way to launch your tiny gnome ass. To be fair, his character is originally a dex-based character. Story circumstance made him take levels in a strength-based character, okay, or a strength-based class. And it works, because he still does his dex-based moves. We could use a bard. Could have used, yeah, well, you got a wizard instead. Because you can add it on any of his stuff, right? He would get into some sneak damage with... Oh, dude! Stop. Ranged attack plus sneak damage plus smite? Babe. Babe. Take notes. I recently played a wizard and everyone expected book freak and I made lazy magazine reading wizard. Bri let him and upcast. I pumped my EV full of drugs. What kind of drugs? What? What do you want? What? What do you want? Sorry, I'm not allowed to show that anymore. Dogfighting is illegal. Yeah, he's doing so his balance is a lot better. He is confidently going up and down the stairs. Like he actually went up the stairs in the dark last night, which he hasn't. He's like refused to done. Refused to done. Yep. Refused to do. And what is it? The only thing is that his face is still like droopy. He's still got the droopy face. Remy barked at a wall yesterday. Yep, refused to done. He's a great wizard. Wizard Weekly said so. So you gave him candy, not drugs. Or did you give him that little bottle or something? Hurricane. Let me actually, like, turn this on now. Because, like, I would actually like to play more of Ni No Kuni. And I have to play Ni No Kuni because if I don't actually play Ni No Kuni at any point, now that I've started playing Pokemon, I won't. If you're asking if Ni No Kuni is a kid's game, the answer is yes. But my... Can you please turn on? My monitors decided to do something weird and Streamlabs disappeared, so I can't see chat right now. So give me 1 second on that front. Doop, doop, doop. Are you gonna go back up? Cool. Oh, the grit and everything. Is Inokuchi the child's game? Yes, it is a kid's game. We're all just big kids, so we can play Ni No Kuni. Also, technically, Pokemon is also marketed for children ages to like 12 or 8 to 14. So we are all just children. Let me finish clicking out of this. We're gonna do that. Save pro. What are you doing? Are you over here because I still have food? Go lay down. No, go lay down. The French fries are not for you. Go. Mohican, lay. He is going to get a treat later, though, because I had some older zucchini. Like, old enough that I'm not going to eat it, but, like, not spoiled. So I chopped it up so I can give it to him. I guess I'm 14 then. I play make-believe every Saturday with a bunch of other people make-believing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. So, like, I was describing to my cousin who's, like, maybe 5 years older, 5 to 8 years older than I am, right? And she's got some fancy New York job in stock market-ish, finance-ish area that she can't talk about because there's so many people trying, like, corporate spies and whatnot. Like, she can't talk about her job in too depth. And what is it? I was talking to her Christmas because Thanksgiving, because we weren't gonna see him, and I mentioned something about D&D, and she goes, "Oh, what's that?" And as I describe it to her, and she goes, "Oh, I've never heard of that before." Like, basically, like, "Oh, you kids these days." Like, first of all, ma'am, I am 30 years old. I am genuinely not a child. Second of all, like, D&D is older than you are. Like, when was D&D created? Actually, when was the first edition of Dungeons and Dragons released? Let's find out. She locked herself out of her car. Oh no. When was the first edition of Dungeons and Dragons released? 1974. So, Dungeons and Dragons is a solid decade older than my cousin, and she's acting like it's something that's only just been released in the last decade. Like, ma'am. Somehow I'm not surprised. um the original D&D box, because it was a box set, contained 3 booklets: Men and Magic, Monsters and Treasure, and The Underworld and Wilderness. And now we can create characters on Hero Forge. Like, that's wild. The evolution of D&D, honestly, the evolution of D&D in the last, 5 years alone is wild. I need my little heater with my toesies. Saved your progress. Cool beans. We're going to... Nope. Close software. Okay. So that way we can play Ni No Kuni. We're going to do that. And then we're going to switch to that. No, I'm still on episode 3. What do you mean watch the new episode tonight? Husband and I haven't watched any of the actual campaign 3 stuff since it started. Other things, that's what I'm doing with my life. I have so many other things, and the episodes are 4 hours long. You're a waste. Calling it a waste. They're 100% 3.5 to 4 hours. Journal. Skip Sam doing his Broadway openings and you're fine. I would, except for that's one of Avery's favorite parts. So. You've defeated 5 boneheads. Okay, we're gonna do that first. We're just gonna go out and mess with boneheads. No, you cannot have any of my french fries. Go. I see you eyeballing them. I will eyeball you right back. He's like, no, I just want love and attention, Mom. I don't want your french fries. What are you talking about? Oh, yes, it's a good boy. boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Will you take your medicines? Because I hasn't given you your medicines yet. I know. Take your medicines. No. Will you take your medicines if I put it in ketchup? Ah! This is how much I love my dog. Dipping his medicine in ketchup. Get! That is not for you. Athena, go away. Go away. Eat it. Not you. Oh, you're gonna make me shove him down your throat, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, here we go. Come here. Not you. Open the mouth. Open the mouth. Yeah. Open the mouth. Open the mouth. Let me see it. Ah, don't you bite me. Just because you keep your teeth shut does not mean... Ah. Hey. Go. Yeah. Open. I have dog slobber hen now. I got a new seasoning for my chicken and Remby was legit drooling at my office doorway. Now you can have a french fry. And Athena, you can have a french fry by proxy. Okay, so. Oh, what am I doing? Where are the boneheads? Boneheads! Come here, bonehead! Come here, boy!
We're under attack! Here goes!
Do.
We won!
Oh. I am pretty excited about this homebrew campaign, though. The problem is that, trying to figure out the, like... So, like, I have very vague, like, one-line quest ideas, right? But then I need to have, like, main, like, there's gonna be things, like, I need to figure out the, like, things that are gonna be like, okay, what is the information that I want to give you in order for you to do the quest, you know? Like... And it's like, how... Not only is it how detailed do I want to be, but, because I don't want to give too much information. He's straight running away. That's good.
We can do this! Here goes!
Bonk. Bonk. Sir Bonk! I still need to paint my Sir Bonk that I have now. And I have, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get it. She just works right down the road, so no biggie, but I did laugh at her because I'm a good friend. Always. Always. So I take it to your, I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but people on the West Coast are usually nice but not helpful, but people on the East Coast are helpful but not nice. Like,
We're under attack! Here goes!
because 100% helpful,
We did it!
not nice. Give me the bones. I need a bonesy boy. You're running away. You're running away. Oh, Bones boy. Bonesy boy! Come here, Bonesy. No, come back, come back, come back, come back! Nice but not kind. Kind but not nice.
Come on, you guys! Here goes!
It's kind of area where a nice woman would say, I admire you for bravely wearing that outside the house, sweetie.
We did it!
So nice, but not kind. Is that a bonesy boy? That looks like a bonesy boy. Give me the bonesy boy. Give me the bones. You're not getting any more French fries, dude.
Stay calm now! Here goes! We did it!
I admire you for bravely wearing that outside the house. I can finally try and play Apex now that my computer can run it. I'm not gonna be good, but I will try. Oh, dude, it's okay. I don't really play much Apex either. There was one time that I made it to the end, strictly because I did not run into anybody. Maybe, Hurricane can help me out with this, because I can't remember the dude's name, or the
Let's go!
tech,
Here goes!
Bloodhound, maybe? No, it's Bloodhound in German.
Nice spot.
Because it's a German character. It's like Bluthund or something like that. Yeah. But it's actually a German character, and actually, that is the name of the, like, persona, so to speak. It is Bloodhound? Okay. That's my favorite character so far, and I say that as if, did I get all those? X. I say that like I was ever to the, yes. I have one more. Okay, cool. The new character seems fun. Also worships the All-Father.
Here we go.
Mad Maggie? Ooh.
Here goes.
That sounds fun. Sir Bonk!
We did it.
What's she like? What does she do? What does Mad Maggie do? You fulfilled the conditions of the following task. Report back to the person for your reward. Oh, cool. Thanks. I'm trying to press up like I'm playing Pokemon. I get this idea that one day someone will be like, hey, let's play Apex, and I'll know facts. I still die, but I'll know facts. Yup. Fluffy rice and tender beef. How am I even supposed to get this stuff? I forgot which creatures he asked to see. Interesting.
We're under attack. Here goes.
L?
Leaving. Big. Are you ready?
You tamed the sunshine. I shall name him Soul.
We did it.
Yeah. Yeah, Apex is like one of those games that you just have to be okay with dying a lot. If you're okay with dying a lot, then you're set. I mean, theoretically, because you're gonna learn the maps a lot better, so you're gonna know where, like, people are coming, like, have a better idea of where people are gonna be coming from, where to find the items, things like that, so you're not gonna be scrambling as much. On top of that, you also, when you play back-to-back, you kind of get into a groove. So, like, that helps a lot. Like, you like, when you play first-person shooters, like, you just kind of get into a groove. There's actually a fun game that helps you with your first-person shooter stuff, and it's basically like DDR for like that. Oh, and you stopped playing Overwatch because of Blizzard and their shitty shit, right? Right? Cause same. Diva main. I love her to death. I did hear that Blizzard is getting bought out by Microsoft, but I can't remember. I think Blizzard is getting bought out though. Maybe Sony. I don't know. So that's hopeful. Okay. Well, then that's something where, theoretically, Sony bought Bungie. What did Bungie do? Well, that was mean. Oh, yeah. Destiny 2. I did really enjoy Destiny 2, as far as like gameplay and everything like that, but it's just like every time they were coming out with new stuff, they ended up getting like greedier and greedier with how they were doing stuff, and I just stopped playing. Like there was just no point.
Come on! Here goes!
Well, it wasn't even like merch either. It was also just like they would, like when they got rid of all the free-to-play stuff, except for like one thing, because they wanted people to buy the expansions more, and so they were trying to like force people into the expansions, and it's like that's not why. Like I will pay for the expansion when I can afford it or when I want to. Like I don't have to get the expansion in order to enjoy this game. Now, if you would like a good Destiny 2 alternative, I got you. It is free and it is called Warframe. So like, and the storyline is fantastic. It is so cool. Such a cool concept. Hurricane know about that Warframe though.
Here we go!
That's not true. Months, maybe. Not years.
We won!
Months is years in Warframe time. I know, I'm pretty sure they came out with a new Warframe that I have no idea who it is. I think they've actually come out, now, they've probably come out with like 2 different Warframes since I've actually actively played. But like, I pick it up every once in a while, log on, do a couple of things.
Let's go! Here goes!
I do enjoy the Warframe. It's just such a good, like, concept and story and whatnot.
We won!
Space Mom updates. Space Mom updates! Now I really need to play again. Warframe also does things that, like, Destiny 2 should have done. No, come back!
Watch this! Here goes! Here goes! We did it!
If you're ready to grind your face against the keyboard. Well, and I think that's the issue, is that I'm at the point now where I kind of have to do a lot of grinding, and, like, that's the part that always gets me in games, is when I have to do a lot of hard grinding. Like, if I can do an hour's worth of grinding, I'm usually fine. Like, whatever. But if it's one of those things that I feel like every time I've been getting on Warframe, I've been trying to level things and grind stuff, and it's just not enjoyable. And so I just don't want to get on. Or at the very least, it's always like the same level that we're grinding, and I'm like, can we just do something else? Please. I don't even remember what he wants, so can I at least figure that out first? Oh, you want to run at me?
Stay calm now! Here goes! Here goes! Esther! I'm giving you... Are you ready?
You're gonna be named Toadstool.
Roger!
Oh no.
Take that! Neo!
But grinding is what you gotta do in MMOs. What are you gonna do when the League MMO comes out? Cry! Okay, Tony? I'm going to cry when I have to grind. Yeah, they're developing an MMO. Riot is developing an MMO using League of Legends lore. And when I tell you, I am the most excited. There's one coming out. There's one that's already out. It's getting another Amazon one. It's free tomorrow. Graphics look amazing. Oh, burp. I just hiccuped into a burp. Sorry, I forgot that was sarcasm. What, just what you need? Another MMO? And our free company is opening a venue now. I don't know what that means, but I actually looked into playing Final Fantasy, but then I saw that it was set up like World of Warcraft, where you have to do like a monthly subscription on top of paying for the program. And I'm just not gonna do that. Like, I would much rather have a free-to-play thing where you buy for skins or whatever. Like, you get houses and stuff and you can turn them into cafes and people come and chill and eat and chat. That's cool, though. Okay, what do you want? You want... Where's the dude? Retrieve familiar. The bunching of the babaniform protuberances, possibly for defensive purposes, and the rich purple of the turban. I think you'll find that's to discourage predators. Yes, these are indeed the creatures I wish to study. Not the best specimens, perhaps, but they'll do. This will certainly raise some eyebrows in the familiarological fraternity. Do I still have them? Yeah, like Final Fantasy, too much to give it up. But I want to expand to other games like Apex and things, but I gotta work on talking to strangers or getting better. Look, you don't have to be good at shooters in order to enjoy the game. Hello! Hello, Ghost. Because I'm bad at talking to people, so I never have teams to play with. I feel that on a very deep spiritual level. I am lucky that the games that I am into are also the games that my friends are into. Did my phone just die? But I wasn't even like it. Why? Oh no, it's restart. It's updating. Okay, never mind. Okay, less confused. Oh boy. In the game, not a lot. Really haven't missed anything. In the stream, in just like the context of conversations, you have missed so much. I had to explain to someone the other day that the more I care about if someone likes me, less I talk because I'm awkward. Dude, it's worth it. Well, according to Atlas, it's worth it because we were really enjoying my rant earlier. But yeah, that's same. Because, like, if I don't... And that's why, like... For video games, I have started to care less for. Because, like, I've kind of reached the point for, like, something like that. Like, if I'm not gonna be upset that trolls on the internet are being trolls on the internet. Like, I'm just gonna be an asshole right back. So, like, that's one of those things. I have no problems with like, at this point, I'm just like, oh, you're a scrub? Okay. Like, whatever. People talk, someone goes, you suck, and I'm like, yeah, and? Your point? I know. A bone sword? Well, that's fancy. I still need to find someone with, I think, enthusiasm is what I'm looking for. Can I just, like... Yeah. Typing is totally cool. The voice chat, I instantly tense up. Yeah. Typing is a little bit... So typing's better because you have the time and space to, like... come up with a rebuttal if you'd like to. You know? I fully quit games because I didn't realize there was a team chat and I was on a hot mic! That's amazing! Oh my god, that is the greatest. Oh, wrong way. Now, my question is, what were you saying that made you want to leave? Was it like you're just talking shit and then you realized they could actually hear you? Or were you just saying the dumbest shit? Like, what's the context here? I really want to go into that sinkhole. Can I go in the sinkhole? No. Oh, ghost. Dinner tonight was definitely something that you would have enjoyed. Why? Is it this one? Nope. That's it. Oh, okay. One time I didn't know I wasn't muted and I was singing to myself in voice chat with your entire company. Oh.
Let's go!
That sucks.
Here goes!
Oh, Sir Bonk, do your shit.
Easy!
I only found out when someone was like, no, keep going, it's cool. It's good. Yeah, but if you don't know, you can't keep going because then your throat closes up. I have actively been working on for myself, trying to sing in front of people more often. Because I enjoy singing and I don't want to be shy around people. So that's something I've been working on lately. Ooh, spoopy area. Mohican, your breath is actively so warm. Ooh, what is this? Oh! I got shot and groaned, and then I heard someone say, who has their mic on? And I have full control and deleted that. What is that? I want it.
Here goes!
No. That one. Give me hearts. Give me hearts. No! Dummy. You were supposed to give me hearts. I never solos though. Yeah. I was not in chorus in high school, but that's because my parents didn't entirely. I'm not gonna say they didn't. It's not like they discouraged me singing, but they didn't exactly encourage it either. So I wish I would have done it more. Could you please go away? I would love my sweater.
Here goes!
L, down,
Esther!
heart, heart, serenade. So we got you. And then you're dead. Okay.
We did it!
Apparently. What voice were you? I know you weren't asking me, but I'm going to respond anyway. So I was always a soprano. But I have found that I am actually an alto. Or at least now I'm an alto. You know, getting older and shit. I almost dropped my controller. It is so cold downstairs. And then when all the boys left, I was an alto. What should I name the Boggly Boo? There's a whole year where I was the only boy in choir. That had to have been so much fun. What should I name the Boggly Boo? I was gay, surrounded by theater women. It was amazing. You were in your element. Candy corn, because that's what he looks like. Or Jeff. I vote Jeff. Jeff. All in favor of Jeff. It just feels right. I could also do, It's Jeff. Yes, spell Jeff weird. That's even better. That's actually how my uncle spells Jeff. Jeff. We're gonna do it weird. Jeffany. Oh my lord.
Let's do it!
Let's do it! Not the fire! Yeah! Sir Bonk. Ooh, didn't like that. Chiefin. Jeffin.
Come on! Here goes!
I want a little bighorn. Give me the little bighorn. Come on. Sir Bonk. Stop missing.
We won!
Steven. Steven. I want chocolate cake. Actually, I kind of want carrot cake now. Not gonna lie. I do have a spell. Hello? Oh look, we made a bridge. Yay! What are you? Stop.
We're under attack!
What the hell is this? I already know what I would want to name the small fry. Small fry is gonna be named Jack Jack. 110%.
Stay calm now! Here goes! Master! I'll give it all you... Are you ready?
Sweet.
Easy!
Easy. Bernie Boo. Nope. Jack Jack. The Jackster. Do we understand where this reference is from? I know Atlas will. Eyebrow itch. Yes. Jack, Jack, be nimble, nimble. Jackster's laboratory. My laboratory. I don't know why that came out kind of like Bad Dracula, but like, it did. And the beanstalk. Daisy! Sometimes it's hard being cute and smart. And anywhere else got a lot of wide berth, you can bet BCs will flip in love. Brace yourselves, we're in for a bumpy ride. I have that problem constantly. I don't have any of these problems, and life is a nightmare. Oh. All right. Okay. How do I? I forgot how to do this. Ghost. Ghost. Help. This? Yeah, I did the sides. I will log in later. Okay, cool. Who do you think I'm yelling at on the stream? But yes, we did the sides. And we also did Zoe's hair as well. We gave her the mainframe hacker logging into Amazon so that way we can get Twitch Prime loot. We gave Zoe like Heath Ledger from 10 Things I Hate About You hair. Maybe a little shorter, but anyway. How do you do the thing? That's how you do the thing. Star, star, moon. Okay, well that one's easy. He angry. Yeah, so it's cause it was already like trimmed cause she trimmed it at home. And then we did they were talking about how it wasn't quite what they were looking for, so we were like looking at pictures and I was like, well, you could just do like a little bit here, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it's just very much so that like it's like a 90s shag is the best way to describe it. A 90s shag. And I also love 10 Things I Hate About You. Except for one scene. I hate one scene because it is just... the concept is just so disgusting. No, it is one with her. It is one with her at school, actually. I'm actually gonna do this so that way. It's the scene when she's trying to get Heath Ledger out of detention and she flashes her teacher and he's so distracted by the underage student flashing him. Cause like, I don't know about y'all, but if someone underage did that, I would be immediately like... like... like, I just hate it. I hate it so much. But at the time that it came out, that was just a really common, it was like a shock factor for shows. How is that misogyny? Dude, I don't know if you can see the, like, when a mod permits things, but yes, I agree. Like, that is, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for the character. It doesn't really make sense for, like... Oh, it says,
Let's do it.
I did permitted the term, and it was, she was, like, so pro-woman, is apparently misogynistic. I don't think Streamlabs knows what misogynistic is. Deep fry. Easy. I just want to let you know, pro-woman does have big sexiest vibes, obviously. Though the best part is the typo makes it like... I just want to let you know, I picked this up and went to take a drink from it. Sexiest or sexist, I'm no judge. I need a star drop. Bunch of people leveling up. Red, no, don't drink that. What do I know about ladies? I'm gay. Don't know what that is. Well, I need to go all the way up to there. This looks like a dead end. Hello.
Stay calm now.
Okay, if I get a hullaballoon, Igor. Let me throw out all the stereotypes. Yes, queen, slay that runway, hunty. So you aren't even pro-woman. Okay, these golems are gonna be a thing later. Whether to help or to hurt, I'm pro women not flashing me and having all their rights and equal pay, but like no boobies, please. You prefer your boobies to be more muscular. I don't think I can get purple yet. Can't relate.
We're under attack.
Yeah, I don't discriminate on my boobies. You'd be surprised at the amount of women who are like, oh, gay man, better show him my boobs. Yeah, I get that. Oh, no, 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 no.
Esther, it's my turn. Are you ready? You did it!
One time I cry laughed because my friend got out of the shower and was talking to me, and her mom was like, honey, you talk with your hands. That's some dumb shit I would do, though. Like, just not even thinking about it. But I am also very comfortable with myself. Like, I'm not embarrassed by any of that. So it was like a flag waving in the wind. See, I don't mind be confident if you are nude around me, it's fine, whatever. It's the idea of you're gay, I gotta show you my boobs. Yeah, no. See, I don't like that. I don't like that concept at all. Mainly because that's like the equivalent of an unsolicited dick pic. You know? Like, at least we do have a bit of like neutrality with like a, hey, I'm comfortable with myself being naked around you. Yeah, like I feel like the only opinion you could really give somebody is whether or not they are even, and the answer is no. The answer is always no. They are not even. Boobs are not even, so the only objective like thing that you can give, the answer is always no. So like there's an element of consent that gets fully skipped over. Yeah, like that just... Oh, you're a gay? My boobs will fix that. And then it's like, nope, still gay. Like, it's not how it works. Like, that is something where... That is a section of feminism that is 100% for, like, men. Because, like... You can still have, like, you still need to give consent about things with showing body parts. You still need, like, if you, and, like, a part of, like, homophobia that's still just, like, people just don't get it because it's like, oh, well, guys harass women all the time about, you know, oh, you know, my dick will change whether or not you're gay, da 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 da. But, like, no one really talks about the reverse where like women are like, oh yeah, but I'm gonna be so hot, like my boobs are so amazing. Like, no, that's not how that works. You are just as shitty and toxic of a person as if some frat bro dude was doing that. So like, I need you to stop. I need you to bippity boppity back the fuck up and just go away. Like, See, now I'm getting heated over a hypothetical situation that isn't even happening right now. Like, I like that one because you can just say, wow, I'm gayer now, actually. That would be an amazing rebuttal, by the way. You have now made me gayer. Don't know if that was your intention, but like the lack of consent, the just I don't know. I get to see so many ladies. Yeah, but it's like does nothing for me, John. Frimpaler. Getting heated over hypotheticals? Don't we all? Dude, I get so heated over things that aren't actually happening. It's really a problem. But especially situations like that where it's like, just do you have no sense of reference for like people's personal space and like consent? Because like it's the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy that gets me. I can't stand it. That is probably like the most embarrassing thing. The amount of times I upset myself in a conversation with absolutely no one. Yes. I have reached a fork in the road. Is it a crossroads? Is it a plus sign? Is it a T? What is this? Sorry, don't mind me. That was a D&D reference. I like this thing Trixie Mattel said, one which was, why did we get so hurt when guys called us gay? Like, hey, you were. Because they said it like it was a bad thing. Like, that's... I remember, like, not to take away from that quote, but, like, it really just is like, when it's said as a bad thing, and especially before you realize it, and you're like, oh, this is such a bad thing to be, because they knew before I did, and they were being mean about it. I think they should just... Okay. I think the joke was good because it's the idea of letting what we are hurt our feelings, you know? Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like, it's one of those things that when you finally get to the point where you realize it, you're comfortable with it, being out, things like that, like, it's a good way to deal with that past trauma of being made fun of for pretty much no reason. Like, the same way that, like, getting made fun of for big ears or, probably more similar to, like, weight. But, like, it's not anything you have control over, and it's like when you finally realize that there's no sense in being upset over something like that, it's like, yeah, and? But until then, it sucks.
Stay calm now. Here goes.
Why did we get so hurt when guys called us gay? Like, huh, you were. Because they knew before I did. Honestly, I think it's a fear because I know my mom was scared that other people would hurt me because I was, and so you get scared. Yeah, like... It's a fear of, like... That was one here. I'm sorry, Knickers, knickers, knickers. The big one is on the way. I can feel it in my lantern. This old boy's about to blow! Lord High Lord of the Fairies! Knickers?
Stay calm now. Here goes.
Don't get your knickers in a bunch. That really does not make it sound any less bad. I'm about to cancel you on Twitter. Oh man. Yeah, that you're old people shaming. Unfollowed, unsubbed. What did it say that it was? I'm really making Automod angry tonight. You really are! I don't know why, though. I have to change. I need to check my settings. I did change the long message count to 300 characters because it was at like 140. And I also allowed long messages from like regulars and subscribers, so that should help. In regards to long messages. You also spelled it wrong. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be a K in front.
We can do this. Here goes.
I just got lasered in the face.
Nice work.
Apparently, it is a sex-based term. I can't spell M5. They are. They are. But, according to Automod... Would you stop staring at me? So wait, Automat said no to a word that feels like a grandmother would use, but undies is okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm watching you, Automod. I'm gonna find all your weird sex words like undies and pro women. I actually need to check which moves this actually has. This is the new Wordle. I love Wordle. I can't spell, but I love Wordle. What is Wordle? I am not familiar with Wordle. Oh, look, it's another fork. Oh, that's fancy. Aw, man. You don't know Wordle? It's like I don't even know you anymore. Lady who I watch through a monitor and have never met. Clutches pearls. I've never heard of Wordle. You get fancy new sword. Ooh, you get super fancy new sword. Okay. Next thing you know, you won't attend my birthday party. What kind of stream is this? It's the word guessing game I told you about literally last week. No, I don't think you told me about it last week, but I do remember you telling me about a word guessing game that I'm pretty sure you have to do like a lever or something that's like as close as you to like indicate how close you are to it or something. Oh my god, Queen, you just got called out. I didn't get called out for shit. Ghosts don't know what he's talking about. Let's if I actually... Wordle is a web-based game. You 100% did not tell me anything about this. You might have been talking to somebody else. I also want to let you know that when you search Wordle, Google does the Wordle thing. This is also very similar to a game that I've played before. Like the logo is doing the Wordle thing. So I've played a game like this. I already know how to play this game just based off of the Google thing. Because I had a game similar to this that was like it was basic. It could be a solitary game, or you could play it like against two people or something, and it would be like it's the same idea, only it's like a code, and you had to get colors in the right spot, right? So you would have like 6 different colors, but you'd only ever use like 4 at a time. And it's the same idea where you would get information based off of if the colors were in the right spot, if it was even used at all. Like, I love that kind of game. We're gonna go... Oh, I went the wrong way. Also, might have been a conversation I tried to have with you, but one of us got busy, and that's my bad.
Come on, you guys.
Yeah. That sounds extremely likely. If I get a Shrimpaler, it will be named him, and it will be in all cap letters.
We won.
It was developed by Josh Wardle. Yep, him. Now I just have to get to the top of this stupid mountain. You know who Google totally wrecks? The guy who invented French toast. Well, that's cute. Also, when you Google it, one of the top stories is Wordle puzzle helps save Illinois woman Denise Holt from kidnapping. How? And advertised it as French toast because he was grammatically inept and forgot the apostrophe. That's hilarious. A daughter worried when her 80-year-old mom didn't text her Wordle score. A man was holding her hostage. Get the fuck out of here. Denise Holt fell asleep alone Saturday evening. She woke up hours later in the dead of the night to a naked stranger standing just feet away. I don't know where the beginning of this article was gonna go, but it wasn't that direction. Armed with scissors, the man got into bed with the 80-year-old in Lincolnwood, Illinois, in the Lincolnwood, Illinois house she'd owned for half a century, Holt said, then gave her a warning: if you talk, if you yell, or you scream, I'm going to cut you. A calm came over Holt, something she said she never would have expected. She told the intruder she wouldn't do any of those things, that she would obey him. Holt looked at the clock, 1 a.m. Sunday. For the next 20 hours, the stranger who had broken in would hold her against her will, according to accounts from Holt and the Lincolnwood Police Department. From the first moments, Holt kept cool, calculating her actions based on what would give her the best chance of survival. Even so, she feared her efforts would fail. Holt thought she was about to be brutally murdered in her own home. As Holt told the intruder she wasn't going to scream or fight him, she could see he was shivering and bleeding profusely, she told the Washington Post during an interview Wednesday night. The man said he was cold and needed all her blankets. As promised, Holt obliged. When he asked her about phones, Holt said she had a cell phone on her and landlines in the bathroom and kitchen. That prompted another warning: don't lie or I'll cut you. Wordle saving lives, excuse my language, but that is fucked up, right? I have a group chat with my mom and younger sister exclusively for Wordle. 100% if one of them doesn't send me their score by 4 o'clock, I'm calling the police. Holt, whose story was first reported by WBBM, pushed back, telling him that his threats scared her. Okay, the intruder replied, throwing the scissors across the room. I will not harm you or molest you. What is this story? Still shivering under the blankets, the man said he needed to get in the shower and took Holt with him. She said when that didn't warm him up enough, he made Holt, still dressed in her nightgown, lie on top of him in the tub. I said, listen, you are the captain and I'm on your team. Whatever you say, we will do. I need you to get that, man. Like, what is this story? I am the captain and I'm on your team. Whatever you say, we will do. His reply, I like that. I bet you do. After considering several options, the man locked Holt inside the small bathroom in her basement, and there she waited for hours. It was so cold. Holt was still wet from the shower and bath with her intruder. He had denied her request for toilet paper. Without her medication, she was in pain, and although she had access to water, the stranger in her house had apparently forgotten his promise to bring her food. She lost track of time. Things felt bleak. Then Holt motivated herself with some tough love by thinking of the suffering others had gone through. Prisoners endured the horrors of concentration camps for years during the Holocaust. Climber Aaron Ralston cut off his arm more than 5 days after a boulder had fallen on it. I don't know. They managed to stay alive, and you're gonna act up for one goddamn night or 2 nights in the basement? Holt rallied around an idea. I don't want to die like this, and I don't want my kids to hear that their mother was murdered. She started doing the meditative breathing her daughter had taught her. She marched around and stretched every 20 to 25 minutes. I am streaming a game for children, yes. However, I am not. How long was she down there? Dude, I don't know. So far, it's been like a couple of hours at this point in the story. Sounds like tabloids. Ni No Kuni be like that sometime. You were a child. Your mom's a child. She marched around, stretched every 20 to 25 minutes. At one point, the man opened the door. Holt told the Post. He says, I see you didn't sleep. And then he closes the door again. How long has she been in there at that point? I have not a clue. How long was she in the bathroom after he came by? Holt didn't know that either. I had no idea of time. Holt considered her options. She thought about sneaking up the basement stairs and quickly escaping out the back door, but if the intruder heard her, he might come after her with the knives he complimented when they were in her kitchen. She decided not to risk it. Oh, that's right. The whole ordeal took like 20 hours. You know what else is a Ghibli movie? Grave of the Fireflies. I think this is appropriate fare. Holt scoured the bathroom for weapons, finding only the porcelain lid from the tank of her toilet. Honestly, pretty good weapon. Just, those suckers will do damage. She could lure him in the bathroom and hit him with that. Or I could miss, and he could whack you, she thought. In the end, she didn't try to escape or fight. She stayed put, despite feeling that the longer she and her kidnapper stayed in the house together, the less likely she would survive. What Holt didn't know was that while she was locked in her basement bathroom, a rescue effort was gathering steam thousands of miles away from her home in a Chicago suburb. Her older daughter, who lives in California, had gotten a little annoyed that her mother hadn't texted her score from that day's Wordle, a daily puzzle in which solvers have to figure out a 5-letter word in 6 guesses. Her other daughter, who lives in Portland, Oregon, was confused that her mother hadn't responded to, or even read, some text she had sent. Again, unusual behavior. After talking with each other Sunday night, the sisters tried to contact their mother. Holt didn't pick up her cell phone, and the daughters couldn't leave a message because her inbox was full, which was odd. Trying her landline resulted in a message that it had been disconnected. When they got Holt's good friend, who was supposed to accompany her to a matinee in Chicago earlier that afternoon, the friend told them Holt hadn't shown. The daughters suspected something was wrong. Their mother had fallen, had a heart attack, or suffered some other medical emergency. They called a mother, Dave, asked him to check in on Holt, which he did. Dave rang her doorbell. No answer. But he told Holt's daughters that her car was at the house. This caused the daughters to call the police for a wellness check. The first voice Holt heard was Dave's, and then she heard the police shouting, "Anyone home?" And then she said, I'm here, I'm in the basement. They found and freed her. She had been trapped in her cold, tiny bathroom nearly 20 hours and held captive for almost 21. Around the same time, officers came across a man whom they identified as 32-year-old James H. Davis III in an upstairs bedroom. According to the statement, he was armed with several knives. After unsuccessfully trying to taser him, they called the regional SWAT team. And just before 3 a.m. Monday, about 26 hours after Holt said she woke up to find the stranger standing over her, police used, quote, less than lethal weapons to arrest Dave. Which... oh my lord. Davis, who police believe was going through a mental health crisis when he allegedly shattered a window and broke into Holt's house, has been charged with 4 felonies, home invasion, aggravated kidnapping, 2 counts of aggravated assault. Records show David is being held in Cook County Jail without bond. But Holt added she won't be staying in the house where she lived for decades, reared 2 children. I don't know who wrote this article. So she talks about how she came back and it didn't look like her house anymore. It just looked disgusting. It just made me terribly sad because I like my neighborhood, I like my neighbors, I like my house, and I just know I couldn't live there anymore. And it was just taken away from me. And one night, it was just all washed away by one person, which is absolutely tragic, and I totally get that because it's like, that is a huge violation for you as a person, right? But then the next line goes, despite that trauma, and it was just like, yeah, that was trauma. That was a traumatic situation. Like, like, what do you mean trauma? What is this? This needs to be removed because, what do you mean? Holt got out of her ordeal with more than she thought she would, and she said she's grateful for that. Like, what the fuck? Alright. I need to get up this mountain so I can... Oh, no! Esther! No! You... Fuck! You... Spells... Healing touch... Baby girl... Nope, too late. Okay. Well. Fuck me! No, that's not what I wanted. I want spells. Bonk. To like actually think about what I'm doing. Well, I can't do that because Esther is dead and or knocked out, and I am sad. Anyone get bingo on their stream card? We got naked D&D characters, Ni No Kuni, Wordle saving lives, tasers, voice chat anxiety. You got trauma from a nude man locking you in a bathroom. There's starving kids in Africa. Basically. But real talk, that's what the author of that article was saying. Like, you didn't actually suffer trauma. Which is absolutely shitty. Fuck that author. Oh, hey. Perfect timing. 10:01. All right. So, on that note. Oh my goodness, right? Oh. Well, you gotta be in the same time zone as me because there's that. Um, so, yeah. Really, it was. There was a lot. There was a lot of this going on. Um, yeah, this stream was a roller coaster from start to finish, not gonna lie, but not in a bad way. Definitely in a good way. So like 10 out of 10 would do again. It's crit roll time, bitches. um Batches. I am excited. Monday, I might be playing. Thank you, thank you. You know, we're starting to get the swing of things. I'm excited for this. You really should be because the beginning is hilarious. It is a roller coaster, hot mess. It's great. I might not come back for next stream IDK yet. Well, you're gonna have to come back for one of them. Um, Monday, I will probably be playing either more Pokemon or I'm going to be trying out Lost Ark. Who knows? But, oh, guys! Dude, I caught a Gyarados! I was straight up hanging off of a cliff and I yeeted a Pokeball into, like, this giant ravine and managed to catch the Gyarados. Like, um, you've done it. You're a real streamer. You will get an award. It's coming in the mail, probably. It's like a sticker that just says, like, world's okayest streamer. My friend actually has a mug that says that. Lunar has a mug that just says world's okayest streamer, and it's great. I love it. Too many times I had to click approve. What is this? Tomato jam. And I'm not paid. You're welcome. I'll give you my shiniest rock. What happened to your pet rock? I'm getting a bumper sticker that says my roommate is on the honor roll. That's amazing. I saw a bumper sticker that was very inappropriate, but I can't remember what it actually like the specific word that it said. I can't remember what it was, but I know what it was referencing, and it was spicy shit. But yeah, so Monday I will probably be playing Pokemon and or Lost Ark, depending on if I have the ability to start Lost Ark and how much I like it. So, that also will depend on my computer. So, because I know my computer did not like streaming New World at the same time as Lost Ark. However, I think if I do it through my capture card, it'll take a lot of the pressure off my computer. So we'll see that. But that is a later me problem. So you're gonna show me a shiny MMO and ruin my life. Absolutely, because the graphics look delicious. So I'm sorry in advance. Like, um, so yeah, that's that. So 11 o'clock Monday. Definitely not streaming anytime between now and then. So my Rattatatas in the top percentage of Rattatatas. Fit throne. My roommate is spicy shit. um so yeah, because I have D&D Friday that I am DMing, I have D&D Saturday that I am playing, and then a Super Bowl party that I'm really not interested in the Super Bowls, so it's probably just going to be me and one of the other people sitting next to each other playing our Switches or some dumb shit. Like, I'm gonna go, yeah. Whether or not I actually watch the Super Bowl, commercials and snacks. I will say the commercials are quality. And I gotta talk to Kier, and I don't want to go now. Well, fuck you too then, Poison. Jeez. Um. So yeah, sorry about being a little late today. Um. But food and then computer just seizing on me. The friendship in the room is intense. I can't deal with you 2 days in a row. Look, man, you're probably going to be eating a bunch of cheese too. I don't know if I want to spend 2 days in a row with you either. Gonna have to come in with a full gas mask on. I'll sit next to you. No, no. Beer makes it worse. How does beer make it worse? How? What is wrong with your colon, dude? I'm starting to think the monitor between us is a gift. Like, reverse farts. Oh, see, that doesn't bother me though. Burps, whatever. Farts can be stinky and gross. Um, my name's Stinky Dough. You sure about that? What is this? Dude, I don't know, man. Chaos. Utter and absolute chaos, which honestly, best kind of stream. Um, they're just frequent. Friendship intensifies. Yes, we do appreciate you and Russell being here. Um, but yeah. So yeah, have a good weekend, guys. Have a fun sports ball day and or stay at home and completely ignore sports ball day. It's Bry's fault. Y'all put me on a wood chair. It was a glorified mess. It was fun. Thank you. Glorified messes are my specialty. But yeah, I will see you guys Monday, and yeah, we'll see what we got going on. Probably gonna start with some breakfast TFT and then move on to our other things because okay, Jake from State Farm. Okay, take that automata win. um But yeah, I will see you guys later. Have a great night. Oh, and shit. Uh Raid. Who should we raid? That's what I want to do. I was like, for a second, I'm like, what do I want to do? Let's see. First, let's mute myself so I don't accidentally get into some weird loop thing going on. You're not streaming. We're gonna raid newbie. Okay, so we're gonna raid newbie, and I don't even know what game they're playing. They're playing Temtem. Never heard of it. Um, raid Shadow Legends. um, well, fine poison. Be a spoil sport. Um, how do I do this again? Slash raid space the underscore new b underscore hive. Newbie is really sweet. I caught a what is it? What is it called? Stardew. I caught a Stardew, and they reached affiliate like during that stream, and it was so cool. So, all right. And just remember, but hurry up. Y'all's naked on the inside. All right. Well, anyway, yeah. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. See you guys Monday, and we're gonna raid newbie in 10 seconds. Hell yeah. Um. So yeah. Night, guys.
Just DCB mate. And then, sure, I'll just peck you. Emerald Feather, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. I don't know if I have a shout out command yet. So please forgive me. But either way, wait. Ah, yes, I do. Stream for the win. How are you doing? Okay, so you're playing Ni No Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. I have never played this game before. What is it about? Do you like it? What's like the genre? I need like the 411. Is that the right term? Okay, this is really random, but do you ever get... I should really put the tag ADHD on my stream because I literally just changed subjects 3 times there in the span of 15 seconds. Somebody should clip that. Anyways, tell me about the stream and how it went and what the game is like. I lost all the other things I was going to say. So, welcome in, everybody, for the Raiders. My name is the Newbie Hive, and I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, and I do games very badly, and that's kind of my whole thing. And we're playing Temtem right now, which is like a Pokemon-esque game, and I literally am having the time of my life. It's very fun. So, it's a good time. Thanks for being here on my Thursday night. Hello, Ghost Talk Mac. How are you doing? How is your night going? Ni No Kuni is Studio Ghibli. Studio Ghibli, excuse me. Oh my god. Okay, so full disclosure, I did not grow up watching... Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to see if I could learn the move. I didn't grow up watching Studio Ghibli. I've seen Valley of the Fireflies. I've seen Howl's Moving Castle. When I was very, very young, I saw Ponyo. And I just found out that they were on HBO Max. So I really need to get on there and watch it pronto. Okay, humiliating slap. A bruised ego hurts more than a wounded body. This is just a thing. Hey, Verfer. Yeah, I was... Oh, just like that. I was just going to ask you about how to do that, so that's excellent. I also have the ADHD. I'm glad that you understand me, Emred, because it is truly the biggest problem. You can change moves at any time. Yes, I already read that. Gotta go. Goodbye, Ty. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you, and I hope that you have a good rest of your night. Do you have work tomorrow? If you do, get good sleep. I know it's kind of late for you. What the heck is this? I love you. Look at this thing. This is like me when I wake up. Nobody talked to me. I haven't had my coffee yet. Leave me alone. I'm just a koi fish. A koish, which, what a name that is. Truly the most amazing name that one could ever hope for. Ni No Kuni is an RPG about traveling between parallel worlds, and the animation is done by the Studio Ghibli team. We've been having fun with it. So I am absolutely writing that down on my game list because I'm going to check that out, please. Game list. Okay. No. Okay. But what was the contribution? Ni No Kuni. Wrath of the what?